Hello everyone, hope you're doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we're at Geeks for Geeks problem of the day 27 for December month. And we again have a very interesting question in front of us. Though I'm sure that you might have got a bit scared after looking at the question, but let me tell you, it is very, very simple. And if you get some idea of how to solve it, you will also be able to do it. Okay. Let's see what the question is. It's question anti-diagonal traversal of matrix and it's marked as a medium level question. So let us see what the question is. So by the way, they have not given here any understanding of what they have meant by the anti-diagonal traversal of a matrix. That it's just giving some hints here. So ultimate idea here is that you will be given some matrix which is going to be a square matrix obviously, and you will have to do the anti diagonal traversal. Okay, let us quickly you can read this question for yourself. Okay, but I am sure it won't be giving you much clarity on this. So let us quickly understand what is anti diagonal traversal. I hope my this image is visible to you. It may not be clear, like I am also zooming in here, but that serves the purpose actually. You need not have very clear, the image need not be very clear for you, right? Just see it, how we are moving. See, first you have to come, this particular element should be covered. Okay, then the next two elements like this in this direction, then these next three elements 3, 6 and 9 in this direction, then 4, 7, 10 and 13 in this direction, 8, 11 and 14 in this direction, and so on. Okay, so this will be the first element to be done and this will be the last element to be done. So this is what we also have to do in this particular question. Exactly same thing we will be doing, and that's what they have been asking. So I hope just go through it once, pause this video, go through it once, and exactly the same thing which we are going to implement. Okay, now pause this video. I am assuming that you would have already taken a look at it and will be now very clear what to do. Okay, so let us come to the question again. So this is the question, and they have also mentioned the same thing, like from leftmost to the bottom rightmost order, and that's what they have also done it. Okay, this also Geeks for Geeks website only, by the way, and that's what is being done. Okay, so let us trace the example first, and then we will go for coding solution. As mentioned in that image, first this one will be the coming. As you can see, one is there. Then we will have two and three. Okay, this two and this three. Okay, so that is what is here, two and three, and ultimately four will come. Okay, that's what here. Let us see some more examples. See, first this three will come alone. Okay, this three. Then I will have two and four. Okay, this two and this four. Okay, we are following that anti diagonal. That particular order for the anti-diagonal transversal. Okay, anti-diagonal traversal, that's what they are calling it. Okay, it was because see, anti-diagonal means this, but from where you should start, that is the question, right? In this case they are saying that we have to start from the top, left, and we have to finish at right bottom. Okay, as simple as that. And they have also mentioned the same. Okay, you could go through it, but we'll just complete for a 3 by 3 also. We'll just complete. As you can 3 is here, 2 and 4 is here, as you can see. Okay, then 3, 5 and 7, 3, 5 and 7, 1 and 8, 1 and 8, and finally 9. Okay, so this is the various things. Okay, and let us see how to do it now. So I have captured some of the indices here in order to make it easier for us to code. Okay, what to do. Okay, so this is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, and these are the various indices in a 3 cross 3 matrix. This is going to be a 4 cross 4 matrix, and these are the various indices going to be in a 4 cross 4 matrix. So if you would have seen this example very, very keenly, you will get to know that what are the starting points. Starting points are going to be this, the first row onwards. Okay, the first row is going to be the starting point, and this part. Okay, that is the last column is also going to be among the starting part. Okay, so what is the first row? This is the first row, which is going to be the starting part. Okay, the traversals are always going to start like that. Okay, for example, from 2 it is starting, from 3 it is starting, from 4 it is starting, and so on, right? And same thing for this. Then 1 3, 2 3, and 3 3. Okay, these are again going to be the starting parts, but they don't belong to the first row, they belong to the last column. Okay, that is what we are going to do. Okay, that is one thing. And remember one more thing. For example, I am going to start at 0 comma 3. What will be the next next element? If I start also from here, the element will be this. Okay, if I start from, then the next element will be this, and the next element will be this. So now you have to programmatically decide what should be the approach here. Okay, for example, I am going to start at 0 comma 3 and just compare it with this thing. What difference you see? One thing is very clear. See, try to understand this part. Suppose this is the x coordinate, let me call it I. Okay, and this is the j coordinate. Okay, this is the I coordinate, and this is the j coordinate. Okay, So what is happening if you compare this and this? Okay, first thing is I coordinate is increasing. Okay, I coordinate got increased, as simple as that. So, okay, then this j coordinate 3 is getting decreased to 2. Okay, as simple as that. Let us see if the same logic follows below. Okay, if I move from 1 comma 2 to the 2 comma 1, what is happening? Same thing is happening. I coordinate which was 1 here is getting increased to 2 here. Okay, and what was 2 here is getting decreased to 1. Okay, and if you go from here to here, okay, from here to here, if you go again, same thing is happening. 2 is getting increased to 3 and 1 is getting decreased to 0. Okay, so I coordinate is getting increased throughout this and j coordinate is getting decreased, as simple as that. Same thing, for example, if I start from here, same thing is happening. Okay, I coordinate will get increased to 3 and this j coordinate which was 3 get reduced to 2. Okay, as simple as that. That's what we are also going to do. Okay, so let us see the solution. I am creating two variables which are the dimensions of the matrix. Okay, and is the basically the dimension along the vertical, and m is the direction along the horizontal. Okay, that's what it is. I'm creating an answer which will be the written as the final answer. I'm declaring a function called anti-diagonal traversal ing. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. If I pass I comma j, okay, first it will check whether this particular index is there within the range of this matrix or not. If it is not within range, simply return it. Okay, if it is within the range, add it to the answer. Okay, and go for the next element. How to go for the next element? The same logic which I mentioned you. Okay, I will get increased by 1, j will get decreased by 1. Okay, for any I comma j, what will be the next element? And based on this anti-diagonal traversal, I have to be increased by 1, j has to be decreased by 1. Okay, if you try to correlate it, see 0 comma 3, if you compare with 1 comma 2, that is what is happening, right? I is getting increased by 1. It was 0, I was 0 here, it became 1 here, that is increased by 1. 3 cat is reduced to 2. Okay, it was 3, j was 3 and now it is getting reduced to 2. That is what is happening there. Okay, so same thing I have coded here. Okay, as simple as that. Now from where and all we are going to start the traversal. Okay, as I mentioned, all the first two elements are going to contribute. Okay, the traversal will start from here, all the first two elements, and then we'll have the remaining elements from the last column. Okay, all the remaining elements from the last column, we are going to start the traversal. Okay, so this is what we are doing. I am keeping I as constant. Okay, I as constant, and then j is going to be from 0 to m minus 1. See, I is constant and j is going to be from 0 to m minus 1. Okay, that is this particular row elements. We are going to start from this particular row elements, and we are going to call the anti-diagonal function on those indices. What will happen? It will start. Okay, this is what will start. Okay, the traversal will start from 1 and it will end there. Then I will pass 2. It will start from 2 and go till 5. Till, that is the idea is till it will cross a index which is out of the matrix, it will continue. Okay, that is what is the idea. Okay, as simple as that. So this is for the first row. Okay, this is for the first row. Then I mentioned, see, this is for the first row, these three elements. Then when it then yeah, then the last column elements. Okay, that is 0 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 3. Okay, then we have to start from that. Okay, this is the last column elements. Okay, so what I will keep, I will keep js and minus 1. Okay, and I will iterate over I. Okay, I will be from 1 to n minus 1. Okay, 1 to n minus 1. So that is these three elements. These three elements. Okay, because the zeroth one is already covered when we are doing for the first row, so that's why I'm keeping it as 1. Okay, it will start from 1. That is, only these three elements will be covered. Okay, we will start the traversal from these three and it will continue till this pattern is possible. Okay, till this pattern is possible. After that, when the pattern goes out of the matrix, we will stop. As simple as that. So I hope this solution is clear to you. This is the function to, see, idea here is we are going to decide the first element. Once the first element is decided, based on this particular logic, it will continue. Okay, based on this particular logic, it will continue. What is that? I plus 1 and j minus 1. Okay, which I've already mentioned. See, we are here means what is the next element for this? It is this 1 comma 2, because I plus 1 and j minus 1. If you do the same for that 1 comma 2, if you do I plus 1 and j minus 1, you will get 2 comma 1. For 2 comma 1, if you do I plus 1 and j minus 1, you are getting this. Then if you do I plus 1 j minus 1, you will get a index which is outside this matrix, so it will stop ultimately. Okay, this particular condition will be reached. Okay, where we are going to return, that is, this particular traversal will stop. Okay, then the next element will be sent through this. Okay, then we will send another element to this and so on. Okay, this is for the first row. I again mention this for the first row. That is this. Okay, that is this. This is the first row. Then we will, for the remaining elements for the last column, we are doing this. Okay, that is these two elements, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 2. Okay, these are the last two elements which we are doing. Okay, so we are getting this full complete solution. I will quickly run this and show you. As you can see, we are getting exact same answer. This is for the 3 cross 3 matrix, and we are getting it. Okay. So yeah, fine. That was the solution. I hope you will also see the idea here is they have not explained very correct cleanly, or if we are knowing this, trying to understand this concept for the first time, the anti-order traversal. If you are not aware it from the starting, then definitely with this what the explanation they have given, I don't think we will be in a position to do it. Okay, it's definitely not very appropriate information they are giving. But anyway, if you Google it once and if you get to the idea that how to do the traversal, I hope you should be in a position to code it. Okay, the solution works, and I have segmented it, and yeah, it really works fine. So yeah, fun. That was all for today, and see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.